Nothing screams Christmas more than a classic winged eyeliner, red lip, pair it with a green sweater top. I'm gonna feel so festive. If you were here last year, I did do a classic black winged liner, red lip look, but this one will be a little bit different, and I have a hack for you. A really awesome hack. Let's jump right in. Obviously, I already have my base face done. I'm also wearing Toasted Rose Blushsense on my cheeks, and we are just gonna focus on the eyes and lips in this video. Call me crazy, but we are gonna start with white eyeshadow. I'm gonna use it on a nice fluffy brush to really like dilute the color so it's not intensely white. I don't want a full-on cut crease, but I kind of want that vibe-ish, where it's like a light lid, a crease color, and a wing. Like that just is so classic to me. Get a little bit of Snow ShadowSense fluffed on this brush and then lightly sweep it, starting on the inner corner, and just lightly sweep it across the lid. You can see it's not too crazy. Also keep in mind, a white is a great base to have because anything, any color that you put on top of it is really going to pop. Next, I'm gonna take Natural Tan ShadowSense. This is my go-to like transition crease color, but really any mid-tone brown would be perfect. And this is going up in this transition area. I like to keep it above my crease, so like I could apply this with my eye open even, and it helps to frame the eye and make your eyes look bigger. And then I also take it along this lower lash line as well to make the eyes look bigger. If I were to put, I have slightly hooded eyes, and so if I were to put this color in my actual crease, it would disappear. So if you have hooded eyes, doing your eye makeup with your eyes like as open as possible is super helpful. Now would be a time if you want anything additional on the lid or in the outer corner, this would be the perfect time to do it. I'm thinking like anything sparkles or glitter or some darkness on the outer corner to add depth, but I just want to keep it simple, easy, classic today. I'm also using my Shadow Trio today, which I talk about so often. It's the 3 shades that I think everyone should start off with. The white, the black, and then a mid-toned brown, which this is Natural Tan. It's the one I use the most, but really any mid-tone brown. Just goes to show the versatility in this. Now for the hack. Lash tape. This is the tape that lash extension artists use when they're doing lash extensions, and I love it because it's gentle and safe to use around the eye area. It's not super sticky, and it's gonna make a nice crisp line for our eyeliner. You wanna line it up right from the lower lash line about to the tail of your brow, but you don't wanna put it right up against the lash line. You wanna leave a little bit of space. And press it down. Then I'm using my angled eyeliner brush, picking up some of the Onyx ShadowSense, and I'm just gonna fill in this area, but I don't have to be too crazy precise because that's gonna sharpen right up. Then I'm taking my pencil brush to kind of blend and blur it out. Of course, you could leave it sharp or you can kind of soften and like smoke it out. I like to have it a little bit smoky and softer. Look at that, so nice, so crisp, so clean, so easy. I'm gonna use the same piece of tape and do it on the other side. Now, obviously you can customize these wings, so you can make them like as long or as short as you want and just have the tape help crispen up the line a little bit. Now obviously you can customize the eyeliner to be as like long or short or thick or thin, however you want it. A good rule of thumb to remember is the more vertical your tape is, the shorter your wing is gonna be. It's not gonna be able to extend out as far. And then the more horizontal it is, you can have a more extended, lengthened, longer wing. So that's kind of the rule I like to remember. I know that my perfect like preference, what I like the most is to angle the tape from the lower lash line up to the tail of my brow. That ends up giving me like the best length for my liner. But again, totally customizable. So I'm gonna finish up my eyes with some mascara. This is my lash primer. Put it on first and then let it dry. So while it's drying, I'm going to finish off my under eyes with some powder. I forgot, when you put the tape down, it'll pick up your concealer. So you could either do it before you do your concealer or just add a little bit of concealer afterwards. And this translucent powder also brightens a little bit, as you can see, but there's also tinted powders as well. So if I didn't want a brightening effect and I just wanted like the same color as my skin, I could use the light shade. I love a little bit of brightening in the T-zone, and then I dust it away with a powder brush. And then I also go in with the medium powder, and I always just call this boosting my bronzer. I just add it over top of where I bronzed my face, and it just gives a little boost. And then it also kind of helps like blend everything seamlessly. I just love it. It's not needed to make your makeup last or even to make your makeup set. ShadowSense makeup will set on its own, it's self-setting, but the powder just like finishes it. Back in with the Snow ShadowSense on the inner corners to brighten. I'm using a denser brush here, so this is going to be more opaque of a white, more bright, whereas on my lid, it's not. Some black mascara in the waterline, upper waterline. You could do lower too if you wanted. Finish off with black mascara. Okay, so that's it for the eyes. This eye look is so classic yet simple. It could easily be dressed up, glammed up, added more. You could add glitter, you could add darker, smokier look to make it more glam, but I just love like the simplicity of it, and the fact that it uses like my shadow trio that I'm always recommending is so perfect. Like that's the only colors that I have on my eyes. It could also go with literally any lip look. Any lip look at all, but I'm gonna do it with a classic red today. So the red I'm gonna use is actually a mini Hydramatte, and this comes in the advent calendar, which hopefully is still available when you're watching this. If it's not available in the advent calendar though, if that's sold out, it's also available in a mini set with a couple other minis. So it's worth grabbing, especially because like not everyone needs a red for everyday wear, but you want a good red that you can rely on, that's dependable, that's not gonna budge, it's gonna last, and Hydramatte is great for that. If this mini is not available though, you could also do the blue-red Hydramatte, which I also love so much. It's a little bit brighter. This is the shade Vixen, and it's in the minis. I have a lip gloss on right now. I'm just gonna wipe it off. And I have a how to apply Hydramatte video, but it's actually really easy. It's just a cream lip color, a cream formula lip color, but because it's ShadowSense, of course, it's long lasting, transfer resistant, waterproof, all the good things. Now it's not as like bulletproof as LipSense is, but it's a very close second. I actually prefer the Hydramatte formula over actual LipSense. So anyway, it's great to try if you haven't. And those that have usually love it. Easy, easy, easy to apply. You don't have to do all those different steps that LipSense requires. Now you can pair a lip liner with this if you want, but you don't need to because it's not gonna feather or bleed. I do wish ShadowSense would come out with lip liners though, because it just gives that like nice, crisp line a lot easier, but it's not needed. Oh, look how good that is. Oh. I love this look. Look how classic. I feel very festive, but I don't feel like overly glam or overly done. Very, very, very happy with it. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Let me know what type of look you would like to see next. Everything will be listed and linked in the description box below, and I will see you in my next video.